All right, guys, this is it. This is part 3 of the New Mexico road trip to White Sands National Park, or Monument. I'm not sure what they're calling it. I think they used to call it Monument. Now they're calling it Park. But we finally get there. So the same intro as the other ones. It's my first time doing like a 3-part series. So I'm trying to keep it consistent. So I got my homie right there. Got the petting zoo stuff. So that's got to get in there. My homeboy Mason right there. You've seen him in the other two. And then Fox Cave stuff. That was episode 2 right there. So hopefully you've seen part 1 and 2 of this series, because this is the closeout. This is what everyone's been waiting for already. The first one, we start off in Roswell. We've talked about that. We've shown that in that episode there in the top corner. Cool little lowriders. That was actually my favorite part of being there completely. So a bunch of cool stuff in this series. But on this video at the end, you need to stick around, because I'm going to be giving the rules on the Zarate Steel Works Ryker Fang Grill giveaway. We'll be giving away one on the 23rd. So make sure you stick around on this video to get all the steps necessary to get a chance to win through Mouse Moto. Cool views, cool views, cool views. This one you've seen before, like in the intro, but it's definitely one of my favorite. Because this is like as soon as we left Fox Cave, which was at episode 2 there. That one was a lot of us visiting, doing, a cool type of roadside attraction type of thing. This is just us getting there. We've wasted, not wasted, we've had a lot of fun with all the stops we had, but we used a lot of time, with our attention deficit disorder and stuff like that. And we just need to get there. No more distractions, We actually do stop at this Walmart here. And I leave this part in here because I wanted to tell the story. And I get 2 little SD cards for my Osmo Action. That's what I'm running. And Ryan is running just like a regular Hero 5. Not the session that I normally have, but just like a Hero 5. And we grab 2 SD cards, and I use my knife to open it up in the parking lot. I'm like, gotta go, gotta rush. And I cut the card in half. So I was glad I bought 2. We didn't have enough time to go back in and get another one. So now we're juiced up. We let our cameras charge while we're in there, and then we have at least 1 fresh SD card, because we're just spinning those cards, getting good footage. And look at these trees. So same as like I said in video 2, it just gets like progressively cool. There's like some really cool art that looked like it was like a legal graffiti thing with some Native American style art. It was really sweet. There was actually a couple of them like that. There was one on our side right here, but you really couldn't see it, but we could see the one on the left, and it would have been cool to take pictures with it, but it was so close to the highway. Didn't seem like a good idea, but cool views there. But what's weird about this one is the other one, it kind of started off like a drag, and then we got some really cool scenes in episode 2 when we're going through Ruidoso. This one was like kind of the opposite. We were getting really cool stuff in the beginning, like this little hill here that was almost like a pyramid. We saw one like that when we were in Ruidoso in that video also. It has this one has like a cross at the top, so I guess it's like a known spot. Actually, what's funny is when I think about that, I think about those monolith things that they keep talking about on Facebook. I don't know if that's true or some type of a thing, but that would be a spot to put one of those monolith deals, whatever that is. I haven't really read into it. But yeah, and I think it's just because it gets into these towns, so it's not as cool. And then it gets flat, and if you look out there, I don't know if it's like a fog, but I think we should be like seeing those hills, but we really don't. So I think we're just getting gypped on the weather. And that's a giant fake pistachio. It is not real. Do not taste it. And it actually says it like real big on it, like biggest pistachio, something. But that's that, classic roadside stuff. And that's a big heart. I don't even know what that was. We thought we were going to see some water, but that was it. But we're starting to see some sand. Like I said, we're not going to show a lot of us getting there. We're going to show us there pretty much the whole video. But getting close, because the view's kind of a drag. So we're kind of like, is it really that cool out here? But this is it. This is the front office, gift shop, all that stuff of the White Sands National Park. We pull up, we check in, try to buy some stuff, and then we hit the trail, and then you start seeing some cool views of the sand from the Can-Am Rykers, 2 600s.
I was like, ruh-roh. Mystery van's kind of incognito, dude. There's Scooby at the driver's seat.
Check on this GoPro.
Yeah, we were really trying to manage our batteries and cards at this point. It's funny because this is why we came here, you know, and we didn't even know if we were going to have enough battery power on our GoPro and our DJI Osmo Action and all that, or enough space on the cards, and, you know, because we did that. But there's some cool signage. You can learn about some stuff. It's a boring sign. If you came there to read signs, I guess that's cool. But we came there to ride Rikers in the sand. If you haven't seen the other videos, it's no big deal. This is, we have two 600, Ryker 600s. Mine's a 2019, Ryan's is a 2020. And we drove them all the way from Georgetown, Texas, to, which is just north of Austin, to White Sands National Park in New Mexico. We stopped in Roswell in the first video, and then drive through Ruidoso in the second video, and then here we are. This is it. So bad news already. We just went into the front office, or the gift shop part. Actually, that's what I had in that paper bag. I had some cool stuff that my sister wanted. She collects like national park type souvenirs. So I was able to get that. But then we went around the corner, and we're supposed to have sleds, because they're supposed to be like these sand dunes that you can slide down, is what we were told. I haven't seen anything about it. I don't know what it's going to look like. We don't skip out on this, dude. It's actually free this day. So we just drive through. And I think it was supposed to be like $15 what the lady up front said. So we definitely scored big by going through there for free. But they were out of sleds, you know, since it was a big thing with the pandemic and people getting out and doing stuff on their own, social distance type stuff, which is pretty cool. And they end up selling out of all the sleds. And I guess you're supposed to bring your sled, but that's not really possible for us on the Ryker. But this is when it starts getting cool, pointing at stuff with Ryan. Because you can see in the beginning, it just kind of looks like, that looks like anything else, desert. But then it starts looking like snow. So we're in the cool White Sands part. And it's actually still a street, which is sweet. We thought it was going to be the whole way. But I guess the street gets covered in the white sand. I don't know if there's not a street at all and they pack down the sand. I'm not sure, but it starts getting cool, and then it starts looking like this looks like Galveston or some beach around here in Texas. And then it picks up, so trust me. And I know I'm talking during this, and there's some people that are probably watching that are really interested in the ride and what it would look like and how long it takes to drive through it. I'm actually going to do a whole separate video where it's just straight up my cam with no crazy editing to show me drive through there. And then right afterward on the same video, I'll show from Ryan's cam in case you're really interested in really just how it is and riding here. And I'll just put like some music to it or something, border Ryker style, you know, the way he does it. And he'll just like let you vibe out some music. I do something like that. But we end up pulling over here, and we end up linking up with these two cats from Atlanta, Kenzie and Dallas, yeah. And we run into them at that front office, actually, and they're like, you know, traveling around, going all the way to Montana, and they went to all the national parks. So we link up with them, we hang out with them for the day and mess around. We go to this little boardwalk first, but we're just having fun. I mean, we're finally there, and it's so crazy because we went from like all bundled up in all the clothes we had, and now we're rocking like swim trunks and t-shirts. So having a lot of fun. It was cool meeting some people and be able to do this with them. Also their first time for the day. And like I said, this is like the first. I mean, you can keep going, you know, there's more, but we stop at the first thing. It's like this little boardwalk. There's little signs, like I said, that try to teach you some stuff. But we just start messing around over here, and we're really just looking for places to ride their cooler lid like a sled. So that's pretty much where we're at this point.
Ken's about to hit it.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Abort! Abort! Well, I mean,
Try the other side.
Yeah. Maybe it's the cup holders that kind of slow you down. Wah, wah. Well, there's that. That's another way to get down.
I think you need a lot of surface area.
You need like a sharp as hell, like almost straight down one. I had a lot of faith in that.
You just gotta lube them up.
That's what it is. You know what? They did sell wax at the thing.
To wax it?
Yeah, to wax it.
That makes sense.
I didn't know anything about this place until a couple of days ago.
We have a big map of all the national parks.
Oh, so that's why y'all been hitting everything?
So you just go from spot to spot.
Yeah, I guess you just can't go wrong with making those your spots, because we've been impressed. Most stuff we've been impressed with was shit like that.
Yeah, they tend to only make cool places in the national parks.
That's true. It's a good criteria.
Government stealing all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, Kins and Dallas, they're pretty cool dudes. They're musicians, jazz musicians, actually, from Atlanta. And I guess they were just traveling. They had like a month off or something like that. So they were hitting up all the national parks, which sounds awesome. And we were getting a taste of it. So I was like pretty jealous. I was like, man, if we could keep going and not have to be back tomorrow morning, that'd be way cool. So super jealous of them. That bus was pretty tight too. I wanted to put that in there. You would think that, you know, there's some large group of people somewhere, but you know, that's probably one of those like people live in it type of a thing, tiny home bus or whatever that stuff is, but way cool. Something cool to see out there. I actually didn't see a lot of people out there, period. Even on that little boardwalk thing, there was only like a couple people trying to get by. So perfect thing to do when, you know, things are pretty chill right now. So kind of getting out and doing stuff. But I think they said the summer, actually I don't even remember what this was. This was like a couple months ago, but it wasn't summertime. I think the summer like killed them. They said it was like super packed, mainly, you know, people from New Mexico. So I was chilling, you know, getting in afterward when it's kind of slow. And this is where, you know, there's definitely obviously no regular street. So it's really bumpy, and you can see my front end there just going nuts. And this is before the stage 3 Elkas. So this is all stock. I actually get them 2 days later. So I get them 2 days too late. Really could have took advantage of them, especially right here. You can just see my whole front end just going nuts. And I don't know if that's the way that they treat the road, or that's just the way it ends up from people driving on it. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those signs I refuse to read.
You think this is it?
Maybe. There's more on we'll check out these ones. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We'll keep going up.
Yeah, so Kins and Dallas are still trying to stop at a spot they think is going to be best for riding their cooler lid, like a slide. And I keep telling them, or like a sled, my bad. I keep telling them, you know, it's got to be crazier way at the end. There's got to be better dunes than this. It can't just look like this. I mean, this looks cool, but it's got to look better later on. We should just keep going.
Alright, we're gonna keep going.
Okay. I was like telling him, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get bigger down there. And then he's like, oh, we'll try this one.
We ever did a film like someone's in a desert, film it here.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like the desert. It looks like snow. See if we can get out of this sand, dude.
Yeah, so like I said, there's got to be better places. I don't know what they saw, or maybe they tried it and just didn't work or whatever, using that lid as a sled, but we decided to just keep going, and it pays off. So spoiler alert, it's like crazy. You'll end up seeing it. It's like some Star Wars Tatooine type looking stuff over there, but like super white. And that's kind of what I'm pointing at there. And it's like, okay, so the dunes are going to be something like that. And the road obviously gets rockier. You can see it right there. Luckily, I'm still wearing my helmet cam, even though I want to take it off so bad. just to enjoy everything. So we're just kind of chilling. I mean, we're like on a beach pretty much. And but I'm like, no, I want to get some good footage for you guys, so I keep it on. But I do not on the way back. I do not care about you guys. I'm just trying to have fun and feel everything that's happening. You know, we drove so far. I just want to chill. But Ryan holds the camera with he holds his GoPro 5 with his hand, and it's kind of like way shaky because his whole body's shaking. But we do get some footage on the way out, which is pretty cool. But really, man, I was just trying to enjoy it. That's how actually most of these videos are. Filming is definitely like secondary for the most part. Maybe not when we go on big trips like this, because, you know, it's like, oh, well, we should really be filming. But most of the videos just us doing our thing, man. We're not really planning stuff. I know some other Ryker YouTubers will ask me, you know, how do you come up with your plans or what you plan on filming? It's just like, man, we just go ride. We do our regular stuff and make our regular jokes and hang out. But we just turn cameras on. And then when they're mounted on your helmet, I mean, you just have to turn them on. That's it. And then, you know, you just edit everything out and show the cool stuff that you think people might want to see. So paying off is really, you know, just keep driving. This is like I think it's like a turnabout type of a thing. I think if you went forward, if you didn't turn left, you would still wind up like right here. And you can see some people at the very top of that hill just to the right, or that dune, whatever we're calling that. And this is all like kind of like parking. So it's like, this has to be the better place. So this should be the spot. And that's Dally and Ken's right there rolling up, and Ryan behind me just right here. So this one is straight up like on the horizon with the sun and everything. So we picked this one as a little deal, and we get a workout. Man, it's like you're a kid running around the sand, but it's just like a lot of work, and we're super out of shape. So
Yeah, there was some cool spots out this way, and then it looks like people have been doing that.
I wanted to get beside you so I could just go like this.
Uh,
And just hold it out like this for a while. Maybe around that loop. Because it looks cool, dude.
graceful. Sled didn't work. Cup holders and everything. Can you skate? Have you tried to skate the sled?
No, give it a shot.
You sure?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Chapstick for good luck.
All right. I should go cup holder down, right? No camera.
Just roll when you fall.
Maybe you should start from over here.
I feel like we only get one chance. Oh shit. Wait. I know how to do it now.
Slide. It like has way too much friction.
Come on, go away, man.
That was better.
Come on.
It's like the worst stuff. Wish I could help you. I don't think so.
Oh wait, I'm dug in now. Yeah. Man, it's too hard. Try with just my shoes. Yeah, I wish we knew they weren't gonna have sleds. Fat.
Dirty. Can't get sand in my car.
If it was bigger, probably.
You're a dirtbag.
Hey, that's actually pretty good. I figured like his pants would be at his ankles.
So at this point, I come up with an idea. I was like, somebody had to have had didn't want to take the sled home with them or something and threw it away. So I found this over there by the dumpster. It was either this or like 2 Little Caesars hot and ready boxes.
Oh, no
Double. Oh yeah. Whoa, come on with it. Come on. All right, we're gonna check dudes. You guys got our info. You got our numbers.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, good luck, man. Have fun.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Take care.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll call that last slide a win, man. That was pretty good. I didn't think it was going to work, and then it did, you know, compared to the other type of slides we were trying to do. But yeah, definitely sand in the shoes. But I'm definitely glad I didn't take my shoes off, because we were thinking about them. I was like, man, they got to get back in their car and then keep driving across America with all that sand, and they got it everywhere. You know, luckily I didn't fall or try to sit down in it or anything. But I definitely took some sand back with me in those Adidas. And then to Katy, Texas, when I went to go see Quasi-Motard, and I dipped that. That's the same pair of Adidas that I dipped in that hole, but Ryan was concerned about the bumping he was getting.
My back wheel's just like shaking really super hard. I guess.
Yeah, those bumps in the sand really made it feel like there was something going on with your Ryker, so I definitely hear his concern. Plus, like I said, at this point, we're rolling on stock, you know, shocks and suspension and stuff like that, so we were feeling it. So it was funny when, like I said, 2 days later, I was getting my Elka Stage 3s, and I have a video on that too, if you want to check that out, of us just whipping them on. It's actually really easy. It's just a drag. How much they cost, that is not the easy part. Putting them on, super easy. It took like 10 weeks to come in. Like I said, easy to put them on. Now the important part, we're talking about the contest, the Zarate Steel Works Fang Grill giveaway, guys. This is the most important part of the whole video, and you stayed with me. So to have a chance to win the Zarate Steel Works Fang Grill for the Can-Am Ryker, there's just 3 steps. One of them is to subscribe to Zarate Steel Works, their YouTube channel. So subscribe to Zarate Steel Works on YouTube. That is step number 1. Step number 2 is subscribe to this channel, which is Thrill Mouse Moto, because you already subscribed to it, I imagine. So you already got that part covered. And the 3rd step is follow Zarate Steel Works on Instagram. And then you do those 3 steps, and then you put a comment on this video saying that you followed the steps and you did all 3, and then I'll put your name down and we'll announce the winner on the 23rd, like a Christmas type gift type of deal. So that sounds cool and festive. And that closes out the 3-part series, but I will have a little couple spin-off episodes to show you guys, still on the same playlist. Thanks for watching.
I was gonna do it and get like a view, but I was like, it's gonna f me up. So does it hurt falling?